Right, now what's next? So as long as the rain keeps off, Hydrocoat Hybrid. As I said before, I've used it once before. I was very happy with the way it went on, happy with the way it come off. 3-4 weeks after applying it, I'm very happy with what it looks like on my daughter's car. So this is going to be my base protection. So we'll get the towels out and we'll go around and we'll start giving this a first coat. And I'm not sure whether it's raining, so I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we go over and start to put this on. Right, so there we go. I've dried the car 3 times now, so we'll finally start to put this on. At least it gave me a chance to make myself a cup of coffee. That's the downside of the wife going shopping, you've got to make your own bloody coffee. Never mind. Right, let's get this on before the weather changes again. You don't have to put much of this on. And the good thing is when you put it on, you can see where you've been. So I'll carry on, and then by that time the product would have started to have cured. Right, so that's this side of the car done, and typical, the sun's come out, but this side's in the shade, so I'm going to have to, when I do the other side, I'm going to have to turn the car around so I'm working in the shade. One of the things that CarChem say about this product is it's been tested against, for bodyworks obviously, but it hasn't been tested against glass, rubber or plastic. Now that's going to be quite interesting because, as I said earlier, the front of my car, the bonnet and the front bumper have been wrapped in plastic. So we shall see what this does. Be interesting. Right, let's get one of my Spectrum buffing cloths and see how good they are. Right, so here we are. Dual pile. One side's quite short pile, the other side's long pile, so use the long pile side. So that's yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's put a nice gloss on the car. You can definitely feel the difference between the areas I've just applied that to and the areas that have been washed with no product on. Definitely a lot slicker, so it's nice and slick, it's nice and got a good gloss to it. It's brought the colour out a little bit more, give it some little bit of depth, so yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm just going to go around and do all around the windows the black trim, and then we'll think about putting it on the bonnet and see what it does to plastic. So Carchem might not have tested it on plastic, but looks like I'm going to do it for them. Good news is PPF is still there. It's not bubbled up, it's not peeling off, hasn't got its legs up in the air and dead. Doesn't look like I've got to make another trip down to clean and shine it to put a new one on. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. And clouds coming over, so the other side's in shade. Let's crack on before it starts to rain again. I'll catch you when I finish when I finish the car. Right, so finally finished. What's the time? Next door neighbour popped along, so it's now 2 o'clock. So I was chatting to him for a while. So I've now put the product on the whole car, all the door jambs, all around the boot jamb, all under the bonnet lid, inside the doors, everywhere where there's blue paint. I've now got the product. So next job, while I'm waiting for that to cure, go off, set, whatever you want to call it, I'm going to clean the wheels with some shampoo, dry them, and then put some G-Tech on them, just to top them up for the next 6 months. So once I've washed the wheels, I'll come back to you. Right, so I wasn't actually going to do this, but thought I'd take the opportunity. Normally I use CarPro Pearl on my tyres, and it keeps it lovely. I mean, I've just washed that with Adams rubber and tyre, and you can see it's lovely and clean, and that's what I would expect, because I put Pearl on it every time, so it's easy to clean. But I got this product from Carchem, and it's their tyre gel. So I thought I'd give it a go, and I thought I'd use this. Now, all I've done is I've washed the wheel with car shampoo and dried it, and now I'm going to put tyre gel on it, and then once I've done all 4, I'll come back and I'll put the G-Technic on it. So I just thought I'd show you this, because I haven't used this. No, that's a lie, I have used it before. I've used it on my daughter's car, but I haven't used it on this one. So let's give it a go. So I've got a little applicator, and it comes out as a bit of a gel. Oops. And I think this comes out as a bit of a, if I remember rightly, a bit of a wet look, which I don't normally go for. But if it's as good as all their other products, it's a good product. As yet, I've yet to be disappointed with Carchem. All their products are on the button. So that little bit I put on has done the whole wheel. 20-inch wheels on this. Not that makes any difference, I suppose, bit of useless information for you. So having done that, you can get a cloth. I think you just wipe it off, if I remember rightly. So it says here, make sure the whole wall is covered but not the tread. Okay, that makes sense. Wipe away any residue prior to driving. Top tip, leave to soak in until the solvent has flashed off before driving. This normally takes around 30 minutes depending on ambient temperature. So temperature today is 18.5 degrees, so, and it's a breeze. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave it, see what, I mean it looks nice now actually, but I'm just going to leave it and we'll see what it's like afterwards. So I just thought I'd add that little bit into the video. Right, so here we go. I've washed the wheel just with ordinary car shampoo. I've dried it and I've put tyre gel on. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some G-Technic liquid crystal. When I coated the wheels back in January, I think it was, I coated them, and then after 12 hours or so I put some C2 liquid crystal on them, and that has enabled for the last 5 months or so, these have been dead easy to keep clean. Mostly the power washer cleans them, but I've just used ordinary car shampoo since. Don't need to put any form of use any form of wheel cleaner on these wheels at all, just ordinary shampoo. So now after 5 months or so, I'm going to give it a top up with this, and that should do us for a while. So I'll give it a good shake. I've got a little applicator here that I'm going to use. It's I think it's the last one I've got of CarPro, little CarPro applicator. So I'm going to use this. All I'm going to do is do the outer face of the wheel. I'm not going to do the inner drum, I don't think. Just don't know, see how we go. Now you've got to just be methodical with this. So we'll start here at 12 o'clock. Now, ain't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Cool. Free to go. I wasn't going to do the inside the wheels, the hubs, but I managed to do it, and the calipers while I was there. Not as good as taking the wheels off, obviously, but it's only a top up. But I've done all the faces, all the face of the wheels. And that and the tyre gel looks really good. So as far as Karchem tyre gel is concerned, I really like it. It depends how it lasts, obviously, and what happens after a little while. But on application, it's looking good. So the car's looking really nice at the moment. This, there's no doubt about it, this Hydrocoat really does bring the colour out. It's nice and slick. It looks really good. You probably don't need another coat, but I'm going to give it one anyway. Let's go and put the kettle on and have a cup of tea. By the time I've done that, it'll be time to go over and give it another coat. So there we go. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Nice deep shine. Right, so last job of the day. So I'm going to go around now and put SI Edition on and make it pop. That just makes you smile when you put that on. I'm going to go around the rest of the car because you don't want to see me. Once you see me do it once, you see me do it 100 times. So just going to go around the rest of the car and finish it off. Right, so job done. Do the inside tomorrow, eh? I'm really pleased with that. I've used some really good products today. But we'll have a quick look around the car and then we'll tie it all up. So here we are. The wheels with a G-Technic, the tyres with a Carchem tyre gel, two layers of Carchem Hydrocoat Hybrid, and then the sacrificial layer at the end, a coating of bouncers, done and dusted, SI Edition. And the good news for Carchem is I've tested Hydrocoat Hybrid on PPF and nothing's happened yet. Right, and there you have it, guys and gals. A great British lineup. Garage Therapy Zero Decon shampoo. Bloody good stuff. Well pleased with that. New company, British company, 10 out of 10. Carchem Hydrocoat Hybrid. Pleasure to put on, pleasure to take off, a pleasure to look at when it's finished. It really does bring the best of the car out. Like I said earlier, my daughter's car, which is not a loved car at all, this brought it back to life. On a new car like that, well, year old, 2 coats of that, really good. Beautiful. Didn't need anything on top. Bouncers done and dusted, yet another British company. This is my sacrificial layer. I will use this probably every second time I wash the car. I'll put a coat of this on, keep it gleaming, and I mean it's just gleaming. And then for the first time on this car, I use Carchem tyre gel, and I have to say I've never really gone for the shiny tyre wall before. This really makes the wheels pop out. Having put some C2 liquid crystal on the wheels to top the coating up that I did back in January, which really makes them, you know, obviously they're really lovely and shiny, and then with the Carchem tyre gel, really makes them pop out. Don't really want to take the car out on the road now. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I've had a great day, other than I like to make my own coffee and my own lunch. But it's a great day. It's about, I don't know what the time is, it's about 8:30, 8:45. What a great way to spend a day. So there we go. I don't know whether I'll split this into 2 videos or not. I'll have to look when I download it onto the computer. I don't like the videos to last too long, but we'll see. So from a very worn out and tired OCD who's now going to go and crack a couple of cold ones, have a great day or have a great weekend. Take care. See you next time.